And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last week's episode of Krypton Season 2 Episode 9. This week is pretty much the season finale, which is tomorrow. So, a lot of things happen in this episode, so we all know, and spoilers if you haven't seen the episode, so we all know at this point Zod is pretty much getting frustrated with not only with the resistance and of course his own father and his mother now back alive, kicking and doing well. Now she wants to go after him for what she's kind of created, and he decides to literally send out Doomsday. We finally got to see Doomsday in action, and oh boy, we finally got to see a lot like what the comic book version of Doomsday is supposed to be. The unstoppable killing machine. I mean, this guy was ripping through people like it was nothing. I mean, if this was on CW, I don't think we would have saw the blood, but we got to see some blood in this episode, in this show. Heads getting taken off. That's what Doomsday is supposed to be. He's an unstoppable monster that just kills. That can do whatever he wants. It just goes through like a wrecking machine and just wreaks havoc. And while that's all happened, you have Segel literally trying to figure out a way not only to stop him, but also continue to stop his own son, because it's getting kind of chaotic down there in Kandor and all that stuff. So yeah, it was the Doomsday stuff really was cool because first of all, the CG looked great for a low budget show, obviously, but they really put the stops on it. I mean, obviously it was better looking than what he normally looks like that we've seen him in, TV, and of course Batman v Superman movie. He was a lot better looking. He looked just like how he was in the comics. So we got to see that. They actually literally tried to bury him underneath the ground because there's no way to really kill Doomsday because he just keeps coming back. So the one thing to stop him is pretty much trapping him somewhere. And that's what Dagel and pretty much his grandfather, his best friend, all try to do. His best friend gets killed in the process, sacrifices himself to try to save everybody. Pretty much they kind of bury Doomsday, but we all know Doomsday's probably going to break out of that. Strange got his legs messed up, so he's out of commission for a little bit. And now we're at the wire where it's coming down between Zegel versus the Sun. So this week's episode should be interesting in how it ends, because it's the season finale, and we still don't know if it's going to get a third season. But so far this season has been really good, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Obviously the Doomsday stuff, we all knew it was going to come towards the end. He's been good. Besides, he's been kind of better than what we got from him from Smallville. We don't talk about that, but this version of Doomsday, it works 100%, and I just like the chaos that we have so far. And we still don't know what happened to Brainiac. Brainiac literally disappeared a couple episodes ago with Jor-El, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that and how it all plays out in the end. But overall, this episode was really cool. I dug it a lot. Doomsday looked like he just came out of the comic book, which is always a good thing. I mean, you don't have to make him like coming out of a character come out from the comic books, but it's always a good thing to do. So that way it feels good and it feels right to have the character there. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. But Doomsday did his part. He was, he did the kills. Obviously, we don't need to see blood all the time. But for Doomsday, what the heck? Better than what CW would have given us. CW, I think if they would have had him in Supergirl, I don't think we would have seen blood. He probably would have been a guy in a rubber suit again like we did in Smallville. But yeah, that would have been very different. Zod's been very good. He's been one of those, like, you understand where he's coming from in his path to being the leader, the great leader of Krypton. But yet his demons and how crazy he is, and how he only cares for himself, and how he really wants to just rule everything. Not only just Krypton and Kandor, but pretty much all the universe. And of course you have Brainiac in this. It's been very, very, very good season so far. So hopefully the ending turns out to be even better. So that way, if it does end like this and makes no more, whatever, and it ended up in a good note. But if it's more, It should be fun. I hope they do something really cool, like how the ending of season 1 showed us that the symbol of Superman was turned into Zod, and we got to see Zod this season. I hope it does something like that, where something else happens to the time, and somebody else comes to town or something. But should be interesting to see what happens. Maybe Superman shows up. You never know. But we're gonna have to wait to see what happens tomorrow night. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Krypton, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.